in my veins, carbon fiber blood stain, telemetry screaming, I'm not just a driver, I'm a weapon. Grip the wheel like a vice, every apex sacrifice, brake late, dive deep, I see your fear, it's mine to keep. Burn it down, build the crown, this league don't play, we tear it out. Throttle pulse, no remorse, we race to break the course.
Welcome to Silverstone. This ground here is rich with history, a former airfield that served in the Second World War and now hosts one of the oldest and most iconic races in motorsports. It's the Formula One British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone Circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to RMPT F1. It is going to be a bit of an interesting night tonight. I've got Prancer in the box with me, Ranieri. How you going tonight, mate?
Hello, sir. I am good. I'm excited to call these 12 drivers that could show up on time, so this will be lovely.
On time is a bit of a stretch too, isn't it? But anyways, that being said, so this is what it is. Some people crack it and don't want to show up to race the last couple of races. It's this, it's that, who knows. Checking in and not showing up kind of puts a damper on things, but shout out to these 12 people that showed up tonight. Appreciate you. You deserve a full grid, a lot of you. There's no doubt about that. But, some interesting things have been said, a couple of things in the chat. Maybe some executive decisions, which could be questionable in the heat of the moment, but I feel it's deserved. So, due to, I don't want to say driver discourse, but the fact that, we're not running with the full grid tonight. A lot of the guys said, can we can the sprint race for tonight, which was originally scheduled? And you know what? Why not? 12 people on the grid, it's probably going to end up how it's going to end up, 2 races in a row. So we said, yeah, no worries. And we're going to allocate sprint points to the same position finishes for the feature race. So feature race only, 50%. But I guess you could say points and a half.
Yeah, points and a half is a good way to put it, but I just genuinely want to shout out the drivers that are on this grid, mate, like Jono, Tyrone, Dynasty, Dante, Broadstar, Batcat, Batman, who is just rapid. Yusuf, great to have you here, mate. Flubber, Lockie, McJammy 481 Dodge, which I believe is Meowsy Gaming, who is also a very, very rapid driver. Verb reserving up from Div 1, and IRT Mash Jr., which is a new Titans reserve. He just got evaluated a couple hours ago, mate, which was awesome. But we are at Silverstone, Mr. Balls, the cathedral of speed, the heartbeat of Formula One. We have some drivers going out on their outlaps. Anything that you think might happen today that might be a little bit different? Or?
Well, firstly, let me just get this off my chest. Marzy's saying the volume's all wrong. Is it good now? I made some adjustments. Taking too long to type yes or no. Get that British bias out of this broadcast. As far as what do I expect to see tonight? I think it really comes down to Jono, Broadstuff, Fat Cat, and Yusuf. You can't just count out Meowsy or Mash either. I don't want to single people out, but there are some drivers that are known that are really fast, and that's really all that comes down to it.
It is true, mate. There are some drivers that are incredibly rapid, and I think we're going to have 2 packs tonight. We're going to have Jono, Dante, Broadstar, Fat Cat, Yusuf, and Meowsy potentially IRT. I don't know too much about this driver. And then we're going to sort of have our Div 1.5, as I like to call them. Not taking anything away from them, but some people are AFL players, some people are VFL players. Doesn't make you a bad player. It just means that there are levels to this game. And that's just how it is, my friend.
Yeah, so biggest surprise so far was Dynasty Sparrow, or Brandy0694 tonight, however he chooses to be known. He, just got full-time seat. As you know, last night he was on the podium in both the sprint and the feature race. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes. As Lockie just sets the pole with a 126 flat, we're surely going to see those times drop, though. Like, I'm expecting low 25s. Broadster, you can't disqualify or discount him out. He maybe even push the 124s.
Man, Broadstar is rapid. I said it at the start of the season, and I'll say it again. He is the driver that I'm most interested in seeing. The amount of effort he puts into his practice and the amount of time he puts into his craft, surely we're going to see Broadstar up there. I'm not going to say pole, but if he was, I would not be surprised in the slightest.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Let's see, how many people do we got watching tonight? A handful. We got a handful, and most of them are on track. So we got Mason Zucka, Jerabot, and Calculator watching. There's a few other unnames. But, yep. Hey, guys. Thanks for watching, tuning in. Who do you guys think is going to take pole? Who do you think is going to... You know what? Let's just... Spud. What's going on, Spud? He needs some tips. He's talking about AFL, though. That's for sure.
I'll give you a tip, mate. Carlton for the flag.
Oh, gross.
All right, now here we go. We see Fat Cat with a 25.5 as a banker. But I'm on board with Broadstar. I'm watching to see what he does here because he's put up a decent lap. And then we've got Mousy with a 25.2. Broadstar is going to come across with a banker of a 25.6. Whew. That's quick. That is quick.
Yep, it's all right. 125.2. Yeah, we're going to see the 124s. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, yeah.
Spuddy's... Oh, that's right. He wants to see... Because he's got his race tomorrow night. That's what he wants. He wants some tips. You know what? Spuddy, next time, who would you like him on board with next time they go out, Spud? You know what? Let's go on board with Jono. Take us on this lap, Ranieri.
With Jono. All right. Well, Jono has just gone through Abbey. He's now gone through Farm Curb, coming into Village. He's going to take Village beautifully, not locking up the car, takes the car as far right as possible to open up the apex, and off he goes through Loop and Aintree and into Wellington, which is a long straight. DRS is on, ERS is burning. That battery should be turned off at about 60% as the brakes are hard. He does not lock up the McLaren at all, but the line that he's taking, you'll notice these slight little movements from these Titan drivers just to open up the apex a little bit more. The battery is now going to get burnt, I'd say, about 60%. Oh, bang on, Ranieri. You know your Jono very well as that Papaya is coming around Corpse. It's iconic bravery around that corner, and now we're going through Maggots, Beckett, and Chapel, the absolute symbol of Silverstone here. One of the most iconic, if not the most iconic track, as the Papaya is going down the hanger straight, full throttle, DRS open, trying to get a slipstream. It's not going to happen. The ERS is burning. The car is not locked. He's got 25% ERS as he comes around Stowe. High speed tension for the Papaya. Here comes Vale. He's going to keep that car nice and tight. Club, the final challenge, the last shot at pole for Jono here as he comes across with a 25.4. Phenomenal lap from the Papaya.
It was a pretty good lap done by Jono there, so hopefully Spud took notes. Probably checking out the lines and battery usage. That's wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Spud. But yeah, so, happy to hop on board with whoever you need to or whoever you'd like to see. No issues there, but 12 people on the grid now. One guy that we haven't seen race, but I've heard a lot of, is Mash. So Mash is in Mash races in OFI. I believe he's currently 4th in the standings. So expect him to be up towards the top when he's ready to set a lap. As a matter of fact, he's just come out of the pits, so we'll just watch him on his outlap here, see where he spaces himself out, because he's in a bit of a pickle with the Haas in front of him and the Aston right behind him. You didn't show the ER, mate. It's on the screen. All right, you know what?
It's on the screen, buddy.
You know what, buddy? We're gonna call it out. We're gonna call it out for you. We're gonna call it out for you this next one. When Mash goes on his lap, Ranieri's gonna call it out.
All right, so Spud, this is for you, my friend. I love you dearly. I hope you're 15th beer, and if you're not, that's why you didn't see the ERS usage. But I'm not being facetious here, Spud Muffin 79. But look next to the gear, you're going to see the battery, right? The yellow line is what tells you how much battery's left. The green line's going to tell you how much deploy is left for the lap. The trick for these drivers is to manage both, right? So what we're going to do, let's have a look. 6 double jacks and 5 beers. Where, Spuddy, you're about 3 cans short from optimum performance. But we are on board with IRT Mash Jr. I am incredibly excited to see this Visa Cash App go around Silverstone. Mate, now, did you know, Mr. Thunderballs, that this used to be an RAF runway to the F1 Legends, mate? Yeah, so it used to be, and then post-World War II. Yes, post-World War II. So you planes, and now it is F1 vehicles as the ERS is burnt to 87% as he comes around Abbey. It's a flat right. There's early drama around that corner on lap 1 of the main race as this Visa Cash App is going around Village. Now we've got Loop coming into Aintree. Aintree is the part where you want to get maximum traction. Burn your ERS. DRS is on. That ERS should be getting burnt to around that 65-70% mark. Open up your lines here. No ABS. You just want to sort of pump the brakes just a little bit. And you can see that the Visa Cash App is taking a slightly different line to the Papaya. He's sort of taken a slightly earlier apex to get a better exit. As he comes down, I believe this is Corpse now coming up. So he was just coming down Woodcote, but now that's Corpse corner. We know the bravery it takes around Corpse, mate, but now we've got Maggots, we've got Beckett's, and now we've got Chapel coming right up as the ERS is at about 40%. It's going to get burnt. DRS is open. It's all about bravery around that corner for the Visa Cash App driver, the OFI driver, the new Titan here. All of these drivers are burning to about 6% ERS just before they get to Stowe. Now we've got Vale. This is where your heart drops. You need to mount that curb without touching the sausage. You then need to mount Club. It's the final challenge. He's lost traction, but the Visa Cash App has kept it as he's done a 26.5 from IRT. But he invalidated
right on the second final turn. Unfortunate for Mash, but he'll be looking to pick that up as he goes on, as we go on in this quali session. But this is for the race, and this will be the only race. So some interesting no-shows tonight, with Campbell Adams not showing up. That definitely puts the championship in question.
Well, the thing about the championship, Thunder, is there is actually an attendance requirement for the prize pool, which I don't think a lot of these drivers know. But essentially, that knocks out Campbell Adams, Ryan Cox, Apollo Pepsi, Piastri, Giorgio, Farmer Sam, MJ Roller, Bremer, Rift, Lord Mahivia, Yuki, Avocado from any level of prizes at RMPT, which is a real shame. Our sponsor, Lender Group, did do the best that they could in order to support these drivers, but support goes 2 ways, Mr. Thunderballs. So we might have to reallocate these drivers to another division, or we may just have a couple drivers that are going to bang themselves 2 of them. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
That sounds
we'll
like
have to wait and see.
We could definitely reallocate that. I think that would be a pretty hot commodity to talk about. I'm currently away at the moment, so I have no idea who's showing up on the screen. Yeah, I might be pouring myself a little cheeky Jack and Cokes. I'm not saying I got to catch up to Spuddy, who's done the 6 double jacks so far, but at the same time, it's a Friday night.
It's all right, mate.
We have, as you can hear in my voice, I am American, and it is Halloween. So happy Halloween. Deal with it.
Did you put on a costume, or did you just look in the mirror, mate?
Nah, man, I'm dressed as a legend.
I love it, Mr. Balls. We've got the papaya of Tyrone. That is absolutely, and for the absolutely cooked it, and he's going into the pits. It's absolutely beautiful here, Thunderballs. But you're not at your laptop, so we're just going to have to watch this papaya do a B-roll through the pit lane.
We'll switch over to Lockie, who's invalidated his lap, and then who else we got? We got Dante, and he's going into the pits. So there is one thing, as all the drivers are into the pits, that needs to be said at the moment, and, you know, condolences.
Sorry.
Did you see Dante smash it?
Yeah.
So, just want to say condolences, and, you know, thoughts are with the family of Austin over he's a young cricketer who got struck by the ball and passed. One of the drivers on our grid tonight, Broadstone, was really good mates with him, trained with him from, you know, a young age all the way up until I think last week. And, you know, it's really shocking, and I think Broadstone is dedicating this race to him. So really good to see Broadstone on the grid tonight and doing that for Austin and family. So shout out to him. And like I said, from us here at RMPT, like, condolences to the family, and really unfortunate and a freak accident. You know, we just hope that, you know, it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, it is a freak accident. There's some very hard decisions by the parents, but you know, I hope all involved are okay. What we are going to do is we are going to jump on board with Mr. Fat Cat Batman, but in honor of Broadstar and his friend, I would like to do the final call for Mr. Broadstar so he can watch his stream back, and I will give absolutely 100% to the call for him, mate.
You better stand up for it, mate, because I stand up for these
I will be
races
standing
now.
up.
That's the only way that I don't sound like I'm dead in this comms box, is if I stand up and do my little two-step back and forth. And with 12 drivers on this grid, it is a bit of a struggle. But here we are. We got Fat Cat Batman. He's coming around that final corner. Now, he's starting his lap a little bit early, but he will hit the track at peak evolution time. He's going to run into a little bit of traffic. He's got the McLaren in front of him. He's got a Ferrari getting out of the way. So good job by those drivers. Doesn't look like anybody got impeded, but there is quite the train behind Fat Cat at the minute. And he is going to burn it down. He looks like he might be burning it down a bit more than everybody else, down to about 50%.
That's an interesting ERS strategy from the Fat Cat. I like it, though. I like it. You need to do things differently in order to different results, Thunder, but you need to continue with this call because you were doing a great thing. But chat, how about we get Thunder to do this in his American Texan accent just to finish it up for Fat Cat?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If y'all
get out of here.
If y'all want to hear some Billy Bob, y'all got to show up next week. You're going to want to be here when the comms are happening. It is going to be pandemonium. I think it's 27 laps around Dakota, and we're going to have a short quali, so you know how it goes. 20 minutes of quali, 27 laps of race. It's gonna be full throttle Texas accent for the entire race.
All right, Thunder, I'm on board with Broadstar. He's coming around. What is it? Stowe at the moment. So
No worries.
I'm gonna take a deep breath. Put it over. I need you to do the cinematic. And we're going to call this for Broadstar. Broadstar, this is for your mate Austin, as the Scuderia Ferrari has opened up his ERS. He is going to burn coming into Abbey. It's early drama guaranteed for turn one. That Ferrari is burning everything he can as he's coming in to Village. He has a Haas in front of him of Fat Cat, but he does not care. He's opening up that car, flicking the wheel as hard as he can to the left. He's going to get as much traction as possible. That Ferrari is burning. The DRS is open. The ERS is absolutely flying. Every 10th counts here, Broadstar. You need to do everything you can for Austin as you are coming around to, I believe, Woodcote. I'm not too sure, but Broadstar, you need to put the foot down, mate. You have to be up on your time. You cannot invalidate. You're coming up to Corpse. This is where bravery, precision, and courage collide. The Ferrari has come through Corpse. It's now coming up to Maggots. Maggots, the grandstand is erupting. Everyone's on their feet for Austin. Everyone's on their feet for Broadstar. He's coming out of Chapel. The final DRS for Silverstone, for the Ferrari. The battery's going to get burnt to about 6%. No, it's not. 14. Here we go into Stowe. There's tension in the air. It's high-speed tension here for the Ferrari. into Vale. The brakes are on. The lockup didn't happen. He's taken a little bit of curb. He's not going to shift into fourth. It's the final shot at glory for the Ferrari. Broadster, you go into P6. Austin would be proud of you, mate. A 125.4. We're all proud of you. Austin is proud of you. RMPT is proud of you. Well done, mate. That is an unbelievable lap from an unbelievable driver.
Cracker of a lap from Broadster there. And we just see Youssef throw it down on pole with a 125 flat. And then Meowsy just follows it up, says, nah, fam, not today. I'm taking that P1 from you. So with a 125.068, 6 thousandths of a second, Jono comes across, doesn't improve on his time. But looks like
we've got Dante.
Good. It looks like
We've got Dante. We've got Dante.
Dante going P3 with a 125.131. So that sees him improve. So here we go. 12-car race, 50%. I hope they keep it tight. I want to see it tight. That Div 1 race that was last night, that sprint race, oh man, 9 laps of chugga choo-choo train. But let's go through this grid. We got Meowsy Gaming P1, Youssef P2, Dante P3, Fat Cat P4, Jono P5, Broadsta P6, Flubber P7, Tyrone P8, and then Locky 9, Verb 10, and Dynasty Sparrow just having a minute. P11 and Mash didn't set a time. So is that a challenge? Is that a self-challenge that he's done? Now we know he invalidated a lap. Don't really know what's going through Mash's mind at the minute.
One probably the same that goes through most of the other drivers' mind. They're going to go for a last to first here. So let's see what happens, mate. But we have I don't know, man. I don't know. I just like giving them a bit of shit. No one else is going to.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
No one else is going to, man.
Getting their tires set. They're going with the fuel. Now, Prancer, we're going to have you do this first lap today because we all know who's taking it over next week. So here we are at Silverstone.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. I'm nervous. I'm anxious. My balls are probably a little bit
sweaty.
My palms are sweaty. My balls are probably a little bit sweatier than they need to be. Thank God I've got shorts on. The Coke Zero is cracked. The mouth is moist. The chat is as dead as corpse at this point in time. The 15 viewers that we have, I hope you're having a laugh, mate, because we're having a fucking ball in the comms box. I'm so sorry for the language. Don't report us. But let's see what happens here, mate. We're still waiting. The setups are getting done. Now that they're doing their own setups, they don't have enough. Hopefully, they don't have enough time for me to give anything away. But
that's the thing here in Titans. Parc Ferme is off.
Oh, it is too.
So they
drop the front wing, up the tire pressures, change everything, boys.
That's it.
It's gonna be a big race.
Just want to say shout out to Coda, Peanut. How you guys doing? We got Panda watching as well, and then S Day 2009. How you guys going? You guys can be quiet in the chat. That's cool.
Are these guys building a whole new car? Yalla, let's go, boys. Let's go. I would have thought with 12 people on the grid, they would have been happy to just sort of get this over and done with, but it looks like they're trying to change their setups.
Oh, that's 100% what it is. That's 100% what it is. Everyone's all like, oh, I didn't like this. My car was a bit too wiggly going through Mags and Beckett, so let's go ahead and, loosen that rear anti-roll bar. The countdown is on. Who doesn't have their setup done? We don't know because we can't see the cars on the grid. Let's find out what happens. Here we go. They're lining up. Ranieri, take us away, mate.
Oh, here we go. All right, 5 lights, and we are off. The roar of the F1 begin. It's going to be chaos at turn 1 as Youssef has got the inside of Meowsy. They are by side, Youssef and Meowsy. Dante has made a position and fighting against Fat Cat. Fat Cat's tried to get the inside. Youssef has gone. A little bit of contact between Meowsy and the Huss, but the Huss has gone around the outside. It's wiggling. That white car is wiggling. Dante is on the back. He's trying to sniff the ass of that Huss as Youssef is flying at this point in time. Meowsy, Fat Cat, Dante, Jono, Broadstar, Flubber and Lockie keeping it clean, and Verb and Tyrone are fighting as well, as we've got the Papaya going for the wide line and the Ferrari going for the inside line. Dynasty behind Verb and IRT Mash Jr. sticking with DRS now. This is not something that we see all the time, but we have a full grid DRS train, ladies and gentlemen. The most exciting of racing that you will ever see in Australian esports is unbelievable at this point in time, Thunder. This is the most riveting F1 racing I have ever seen, as they have just come around. I believe it's Stowe, as they're coming around now to Vale. No, they're all going around Stowe now. I don't know, mate. I've got too many buttons on my steering wheel. I don't know what's going on. But it is riveting racing. They're all in a DRS train. There's dirty air. Not a single overtake is going to be done. Thunder, take it away for lap 2.
So here we go, lap 2. We got Youssef Saeed out front by 6/10, followed by Meowsy Gaming. Then Fat Cat is right on the back of that Aston Martin. Dante is looking a bit dicey. He's had a couple of jumps. He did get jumped on the start, but he is looking to stay up there and maybe push for another podium. Followed by Broadsta, who's gone up a spot. So good to see him up. Jono has had the unfortunate drop back. Flubber, Lockie, Tyrone, Verb, Dynasty, and then Mash Jr. So let's just take a look at the tires. We're going to get that put up for everybody. So we got 4 drivers starting on the hards, which are Jono, Tyrone, so both McLarens, Verb, and then the Mercedes of Dynasty Sparrow. And it looks like Tyrone. Does Tyrone have a bit of damage? Oh, he's dropping back tonight. Like, it's you know, I don't know what's going on. Is it the tires? Is he trying to not cook?
It doesn't look like he's got damage.
He doesn't look like he has any damage. And I can't really see anything on the telemetry saying otherwise.
Can I just butt in there? Do you mind if I just have a little cheeky butt in, Thunder? We've got Mr. Russian Robot in the chat.
Roshan in the chat.
So I just need to ask, right? You say it as... So you give me like a Daniqua type of vibe, like a little American, like, you know what I mean? You got to get extra. I say Russian, like, what's going on, mate? Are you going to go to the Ashes test, Russian? Like, you know what I mean? Like a little bit of a different type of take on it here. You sort of get what I'm saying. Russian, I'm not sure. Do you mind just sort of like phonetically spelling it into the chat so 18 of our viewers can see exactly how the flying duckaroo we say your name? I got you, Thunder. You need to relax. I'm standing up out of my rig. My balls are getting too sweaty as we have a DRS train all the way to Tyrone, and Verb is going to absolutely eat him alive. And the reason why I say that is not because Tyrone is slow, but Verb is such an aggressive driver. He is so intelligent with his racecraft, and he loves to do fakes and little bits and pieces. And look, you'll see it now, right? So if we just stay on board with Verb, right, you're going to see him make these little sort of moves around Tyrone just to try to see exactly what Tyrone's going to do. He's going to throw him off his line. Tyrone might not be able to take the inside line too much and little bits and pieces. And as I'm saying that, Tyrone is sort of gaining a little bit of time, but Verb is going to catch up. Let's go back to the chat, Thunder.
Roshan.
You are correct. It is a Roshan, so we're all wrong. Holy shit, we all got it wrong.
Oh yeah, I was, it is what it is. I was his team principal for, a season, and I still got it wrong. But it is what it is. Mad respect to the guy. Nothing but love for him. He is
respect what, man? We got his name wrong. The fuck we respect. The duck we respect him.
Still respect him. Do you know how many people can't say your name at all?
Bro,
Ranner,
you know my name.
Randir,
Yeah, but my name
Reiner,
is phonetic. Ranieri. It's Italian. The bloke. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, you can still respect people without being able to say their name.
Well, I get it, but my guy, Claudio Ranieri, for a little bit of a... He won the Premier League with Leicester City. The bloke was so famous that I was getting DMs on from random people going, is that your uncle? Is that your cousin? And let me tell you, Thunder, I was absolutely milking it. I was milking the shit out of it. I was getting entry into places I didn't even know I could get entry in once that won. But still to this day, people still can't get the name right.
It's a struggle. I don't know. I think people struggle with the letters, and that's
I don't
really
know,
all
mate.
that needs to be said. Like, people struggle with the letters. It, it is what it is. But anyways, we are 4 laps down. You know, we've got the top 10 essentially in a DRS train, and Tyrone is leader of pack number 2 though. So Tyrone's 2 seconds behind, and then he's got Verb, Dynasty, and Mash all waiting to pounce.
I mean, you're right, but there is something interesting here that we have not discussed, Thunder, and I'm very disappointed in us. Chat, I'm very disappointed in Thunderballs, Sparkle Scrotum, Pika Balls, and myself.
What's
And
that,
the reason why I'm disappointed, is because there are 2 strategies here, and you see them play out. We've got Jono, Tyrone, Verb, and Dynasty on the hards. They're going to try and run those hards, I would say, for anywhere between 16 to 18 laps. Those medium runners have to run those mediums for 10 to 11 laps. If you want to go to 9 and get a hectic undercut, then you got to put your balls on the line and you got to see what you can do with the hards. But those mediums at about lap 5 are going to slowly die off, and that changeover is going to happen at probably lap 6. So we're going to see the true pace of Jono, Tyrone, Dynasty, and Verb really come alive. What's Roshan said? We missed the 100 bits.
Look, see,
Bro,
you
I'm
know
so
what it is,
old.
bro?
I never know what that is.
You know what it is? It's we're old and we don't understand it. I thought you just threw
Can you
an
explain
emoji
it?
in the chat. I don't really know what's going on, man. Like, I see this little purple flashy thing going 100 bits, and I'm like, that's cool. How do you do that? That's how old I am, man. Like, that's
I started
how old
looking
I am.
through GIFs. I started looking through GIFs.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Thank you so much, Roshan, for the donation. We really appreciate that. That really helps us out. It helps us be able to provide things for the league. And that is the God's honest truth. We are trying to do something here that is different from everywhere else. Like, we've got the driver cards. We had the Brendan Lee Q&A. You know, we got to look for something different now. And I think we do have some things in the mix. And there is a driver on the track, and I'm not going to dox him out. I'm not going to name names, but he is working some magic behind the scene to get some things done.
Oh, if you can guess who the driver on the track that is working, Marzi said that he's going to gift you a sub, and the way he's going to do it is by randomly subbing 10 people, and you need to pray that you're one of them.
He did that at the start of the race.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't give him any credit, so he's got to do it again. Come on, Marzi, get the credit card out. Let's get some fire. Is it F7? Roshan, Dizzle, Roshalopoulos, you are incorrect. No, relax, he's Roshalopoulos now. And we've got Flogging the Panda saying Lockie, incorrect. Flogging the Pandalopoulos.
That's one.
Wow, that's 2 out. That's 2 out.
Wait, who
actually,
guessed,
Thunder.
Who guessed the other one? Oh,
F7.
Roshan, F7. No, it's not F7.
It's not F7. It's not Lockie. Hey, well, considering there's only 12
Look, well, there's 12 drivers, and we got about the same amount of people watching this race right now. So, you know, we can get through this whole grid. By process of elimination, somebody will get it, and then we may see the hype train come through. Who knows? But, you know, I'm really surprised about Jono at the minute. It looks like he may be struggling in that McLaren tonight. He started on the hards, though, so it looks like he's trying to do the long-short strat. No, Panda, you've guessed, and you've guessed. So you cannot guess anymore.
Wait, Jamie Dodge or Mash? Habib, they can't even rock up to the lobby on time.
They couldn't
to
even
do something massive for the league. Get out of here, Flogging the Panda. Get out of here.
This is what happened. You are geared up for a full 20-car grid, and you are ready to do 2 races, a sprint race and a 50% feature race. And now,
He's just gone bang!
Spud.
He's gone bang!
Spud. That is Spud Daddy. Spud, thank you so much, Spud, sending out the subs to everybody. And I just want to say hello to a big fat T-Mac.
All right,
But
so,
yeah, so
just
we
to
got-
give everyone... Oh, sorry, go Thunder. Sorry, my
Well,
apologies.
just to actually cover the race, you know, that the people.
That's what
are
I was going to
watching.
do. I was like, should we just go back to the...
So Yusuf,
We'll do it. Yusuf's winning.
Yusuf is taking control of this race on turn 3, but he does have a very quick racer behind him in McJammy 481 Dodge, also known as Meowsy Gaming, looking to try and get the overtake done on him. But Fat Cat, who can't be discredited, is right behind Meowsy as well. All these guys are fast. And Dante, he qualified P3. He's down 1 spot at the minute, but it's looking like he wants to take a slice of that pie too. But Broadsta is looking like he's on a bit of a push at the moment. His battery is down to 20%. He's teetering and tottering inside and out of that DRS at the moment. Jono is doing the same, staying about that 7, 8.5 tenths. And then we got Flubber. Now Lockie has also made the pass on Tyrone to take lead of pack number 2. So we're just starting to see them kind of pull away from the, we'll say the F7 Mash. Now Mash is a surprise because I was expecting big things out of Mash, and then Dynasty Sparrow. So these guys are trying their best to make it happen as we see Tyrone get the job done, you know, back on Lockie as they make that final turn. What were you going to say, Prancer?
I was pretty much just going to say Yusuf, pack 2 starts at Flubber. Flubber's just kicking back. Tyrone's the leader of pack 2.5. And IR team Mash is a surprise. Now, back to the chat. Peter, how you going, Habib? OCE Racing League. All right, chat, you need to take a second here. We need to be serious. OCE Racing League is a phenomenal Formula One league. They race on different days to us, which is awesome, fantastic. And Roshan is the owner. So if you are looking for a fantastic league to go into and you believe that OCE is the one to do it, click on OCE Racing League or message Roshan. To be honest, just bust his balls because he deserves it. And then we've got Flogging the Panda. Mousy will go for the lap 9 undercut. I hope so. Otherwise, it's going to be a boring DRS train. Maybe Batman. Yep. I'm not sure about Yusuf. Never seen him handle tires. Well, he's the GOAT. Holy shit, he got my name right. Roshan, of course I'm going to get your name right. Roshan, Roshanolopolis. I'm here to get shit right, Habib. Marzi, less typing, more subbing. Gift them out. Get the hype train going, Marzi. Put your money where your mouth is. Show us the balls. Just subbing, Habib.
Wait, we got
Just
Yog.
keep subbing.
Yog up in the chat. And then center back to, what's going on? Hardy. Now, Hardy, I think, has actually joined the Discord as well. So just waiting on him to do an eval ticket, or her.
Marzi's redeemed an onboard. Bro, which one do you want today? Don't worry about your channel points. Just tell me who you want to go on board with. Oof!
Who are we going on board
5
with?
subs? I don't know, bro, but he's just done 5 subs, tight ass. Bloody Marzi.
You know what?
Hype train, level 3.
I think he wants to go on board with Flubber. Yeah, I knew it before I even looked down and saw it in the chat. It was Flubber, because I'm like looking at this and I'm like, I know Marzi is in that McLaren pit wall at the minute, engineering these McLaren boys with Jono and Tyrone, and he's worried about the Flubba Wubba Dub Dub in that Kit Green machine. So we're gonna go on board with Flubber. He's got no battery, Marzi, only 10%. He is struggling to keep up with Jono at the minute, and it looks like Jono may lose him.
Marzi, I did 10 at the start and no mention of it. Listen, you are an owner of this league, Marzi. Okay? That level of attitude is just not going to get you.
I just want to call you.
I want to see 20!
I just want to call him out as well. We did mention it. He wasn't listening because I said Marzi gave 10 subs at the very beginning of this stream. He's already done it. You're trying to call him out and say he's got to do some more. And I said to you, Reindeer, I was like, he's already done it. Now, Flubber has gone into the pits. So do we need to watch the Kick Pit team get this 2.2 second pit stop down? No. So we're going to flick back over to Tyrone. Tyrone's at 51% battery.
Marzi's gone again!
He's done it again.
Has he gone again? He's gone again! Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what peer pressure does. It doesn't matter how old, it doesn't matter how young you are. The same rules apply. If you call someone out and you keep hammering them, they will eventually do it. Hey, Mario, Mr. Marzi, I'm very sorry, but would you be able to do that again? And I'll just transfer you because
No.
I can't find me
Now,
wallet.
wait a minute. Need to call you
Oh,
out.
he's gone again! He's gone again!
You gotta stop. We got McJammy Dodge, Meowsy Gaming, our fellow Aston Martin compadre, and he is going the two-stop. He's gone another
What?
set of mediums. Now, we saw the two-stop absolutely cost a few drivers last night in Div 1. So really interesting call that he's done there. Probably not the recommended strategy here. I don't know what happened to him, but maybe he forgot to set the hard tires. But wowee, going a two-stop here, I think we're going to see him fall down the back of the pack.
I don't know, mate. I'm just trying to figure out if Marzi can do it again. I'll try.
Are you drinking tonight, Randir?
I'm drinking the hard Coke Zero. I've just got something called autism, and it's coming out to play tonight, Thunder. This is unbelievable. What do you want me to do, bro? We got Yusuf for 11 laps. He's about to pit. Jono's now on the hards.
Yeah, Yusuf is in the pit, so Jono's going to stay out. Jono's probably going to stay out till lap 16. Now, we saw this in the Div 1 race, where Jono was staying out till well, not Jono, but the front hard runners stayed out till about lap 16, 17. And then, bam, they did get overtaken because by the time those tires were ready to come in and be changed, the mediums were just cooking from the other guys.
Can you see that?
Did he do another?
Have you seen that? It's just fucking summoned everyone. It's just we've got a record going.
Good lord.
It's just some. We've got Clammy Kid Cooper.
Hype train alone. Anyways, let's get back to racing. So Yusuf has come out. He's got 14
we'll go back to
laps
racing.
to go, and he's going to do it on these hard tires. So right now, though, he's not your effective leader. Fat Cat Batman has successfully undercut him by about 4.5 seconds. So that's your leader at the minute is going to be Fat Cat. When all this is said and done and the smoke clears, now Broadsta's unfortunately going to have to come into pit again. He's done the double medium strat. You know, we got Meowsy Gaming on the double medium strat. Looks like Dante's on the double medium strat. So, yeah, not really sure what's going on with that choice. That is a choice. That's the best way I can put it. So let's just I just need to get caught up because you're laughing so hard you're crying. And,
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm just laughing because I can't believe.
We got the real Napoleon in here. Good to see you, man.
We've got 21 viewers at this point in time, and I am so sorry to the viewers that are in here. We've got Yog, lovely to see you in here, my friend. I'm gonna DM you later because I do miss you. I'm not gonna lie. And then we've got Watanabe. Good to see you in here, mate. It is a pleasure to see your name. The real Napoleon, Spuddy, Este, Peanut. Oh, I'm not saying that one. Hossimen. I'm not sure. Hardy, Dynasty, Senna, Bakje, and Calculator. Unbelievable to have you all in here viewing the stream. But, Thunder, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the race, if you do not mind. Now, my thoughts are...
regardless, so yeah, I don't mind.
He's right. He is right, the Pikachu. He is correct. But, here it is. What's going to happen here is... Jono, Tyrone, and Verb are all going to go for their own little undercuts, essentially with each other, but they are currently keeping the pace, right, which is fine. Dynasty as well. Dynasty's really going to try and go for the move on Verb. He is only half a second behind. Verb has no DRS to be able to battle that, so they're going to have their own battle. Meowsy, gone. Two stops not going to work. Fat Cat is going to win this race.
Yeah, and
that's my call.
Fat Cat just got the job done on Meowsy. And Meowsy's on those fresh mediums, so Fat Cat is looking pretty racy. He looks like he may take away P1 by the time this race ends. Now, it's really good to see. We're halfway through this race at the minute, everybody. There are no penalties. So, I don't know if you were watching last night. If you weren't, just going to give you a little bit of an inside tip. We had no penalties at this point. And then suddenly, by lap 17, a third of the grid had at least 3 seconds. A few of them had 2 10-second penalties. It was wild. So anything can happen. We are at Silverstone. You know, I'm not going to say that everybody does try and cut the corners a little bit, But when you're going through Mags and Beckett's, those tires get a bit worn. You go through Copse, it does send the car a little bit sideways, and you do get a bit slidey. We saw that last night. It cost people some time, cost people some penalties. So we're gonna see what happens. And Marzi, chugga chugga choo choo, straight. Thank you, Marzi. Did he get a bonus from work or something?
I don't know what's going on.
I just don't think he wants to see that hype train stop at the minute. He wants to get more people in here, more people watching Ramped F1. If you play the F1 game, feel free to join our Discord, fill out an eval ticket, join the grid. We're only doing a 6-race season. Would you believe that this league is only 2 months old? That's right, we started racing 1 month ago. We've got 3 grids. Yeah, I do believe that we offer some things some other leagues can't at the minute, and we try our best to make it as unique as possible. As we see F7 or Vert come into the pits, is he going to throw on those medium tires? Yes, the Ferrari, the Scuderia, they've got the medium set up. Ranieri is crying at the minute. You guys drink,
I'm laughing.
I'm drunk.
I'm laughing.
There it is.
I'm laughing because you're like, we offer things other leagues don't. And I was going to be like, yeah, a full grid. But all of a sudden I looked and we got 12 people. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not it.
See,
that's not
the Titans grid has always been a bit of an interesting one, right? You know, but when it comes to Division 1, Division 2, Division 2 did have a bit of a hiccup in Jeddah. And that just happened to be that a lot of people were away for that weekend. Because Division 2 does race on a Saturday. But every one of those drivers was like, I'm sorry, man, I can't race this weekend. Like, we've had a lot of no-shows in Titans. And it's all egotistically driven, I reckon.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know. Some people are busy.
Oh,
who knows?
There's our first 3-second penalty. You know what? We should have put a prediction in the chat. Who do you think is going to be the first to get a 3-second penalty? You know what? Let's go ahead and get one into the chat right now. Who do you think is going to be the next person to get a 3-second penalty? Damn it.
Oh,
I couldn't even get it typed out. But there we are. We got matched with a 3-second penalty.
You know the only thing? We'll be able to nail? Another 10 subs, Marzi! Go, son! Kick! Kick, Marzi! Give us another 10! Keep going until the credit card limit is hit the fucking peak, Habib. Just go.
All right, that's 2.
Hey-o.
That's 2. That's 2.
That's two. Whatever.
Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. I'm not saying we're for the children, but we got to keep it respectful. Did my voice just crack? I am 45 years old.
I think your voice just cracked.
My voice just cracked.
Marzi's gone again. We've got 80 subs. We've got 80 subs.
We got Static Black, Arthur, and Drago, Chi-Dung. Everybody gets us up. He is handing them out like we're all guests at the Oprah Winfrey Show, and he is running it. You get a sub, you get a sub, you get a sub. Everybody gets a sub. But we got John out in P1 at the minute. Now, the unfortunate thing for him, we're going into lap 16, so going into lap 17, rather, and if he comes into the pits right now, he's going to drop down to P7, P8. Maybe even more.
Well, yeah. I mean, Fat Cat's going to win this, but comfortably. So,
I wouldn't say comfortably, right? And the reason I wouldn't say comfortably is because I've been keeping a quiet eye on Youssef. Youssef is making his way back up through the pack. He just got the job done on Tyrone, as we just saw on screen in the background there. And he has taken that gap between Fat Cat and himself from 4.5 seconds down to 2.6 over the course of 3 laps. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see towards the end of this race, because Fat Cat will be on 2-lap older tires. Will Youssef be able to push and kick that Williams for the first time this season in ramps? Because Williams has been the cursed team. I'm just going to say that, the quiet one out loud. Williams has been cursed.
Yeah, man.
Is he going to be able to push that Williams car past Fat Cat? Now, he's already brought it down to 3.2. So, anything can happen, but I think Youssef, he's a strong contender. And it all depends on what happens with Meowsy Gaming. So, we're going to flip over to Youssef, watch him go through Mags and Beckett's. I'll tell you what,
crazy.
a heck of a lot smoother than I've ever taken those turns. But he's got McJammy 481 Dodge, Meowsy Gaming right in front of him, and is Meowsy going to make Yusef work?
Roshan, and now I'm an alcoholic. He can't even spell alcoholic. Don't worry, Habib, I can't even say on. It's no big deal, mate. You can spell it however you want. It does not matter. As Yusuf is absolutely closing in on McJammy 481 Dodge, those mediums are going to start frying. If I was Meowsy, I'd probably just be like, you know what, mate, go after Fat Cat. Let's make it a fun race. Kick, go. Because you're going to have to pit again, my friend, and that's going to hurt.
Yeah, I mean, very well could. But, you know, it's a matter of pride for these drivers. So he's down to 1.8 seconds is Yusef Saeed in the quest to catch up to Fat Cat. Now we know, you know, Meowsy needs to come into pit. He's probably looking to come into pit about lap 20 and may throw the softs on actually. Maybe
yeah, I think that might be the play.
Lap. But I don't know. I just one stopper, mate. Like, and that's, you know, let's talk about this game for a minute. It's become...
What do you want to talk about?
It's become so cookie cutter that it's the same thing, just a different track, isn't it?
Yep. It's just box lap, what, 8 to 10 on the mediums, 8 to 11 on the mediums, and off you go.
On the mediums, and then do the rest on the hards, and Bob's your uncle. You know, I don't know. I don't know who Bob is, but he's got a lot of nieces and nephews.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, I'm Italian, so it wouldn't be Bob, it'd be Mario. As Mash has picked up another 3 second, or his first 3 second, I'm not sure.
That's number 2. So Mash is
that's number 2. There we go.
6 seconds of penalties, but we're just kind of sticking with this Yusef, McJammy Dodge, you know, Fat Cat catch up, if you will. Now Fat Cat's also catching up to Jono. Jono's got to come in. Maybe Jono's looking to put on the softs. You know, he's currently on 18 laps on those hard tires. Those things have to be screaming. But if he comes into the pits right now, he's still going to come out P8.
Oh, Yusuf makes the move on Jammy.
Oh! Is he going to make it stick? Absolutely he does. He's got the better tires at the minute. He's 1 second behind Fat Cat Batman right now. Now it's time. Yusuf is going to push. He's only got 20% battery as they come up to Cops. Taking it smooth, letting off the gas at just the right amount, and making sure.
Bob, I went so hard at the start of this that I'm now.
Bob's my auntie at the moment, apparently.
Marzi, your credit card is Bob's auntie at the moment.
We got a hype chest. I'm just going to go ahead and open it up.
What the hell's a hype chest?
I don't know, mate.
I'm too old for this, bro. I just want people to talk in the chat so we can cook, and I want to just jump on board and see if you catch up with Fat Cat with a 2-lap differential, but choo-choo!
That's right.
Oh, yeah, we got a little choo-choo.
We got a little choo-choo. We got a little new emoticon for everybody.
We have a new emoticon, people. All 19 of you watching this, we have it. All right, so let's give a little bit of a recap. Jono is losing about half a second a lap at the moment. He really needs to pit. Fat Cat is our effective leader. Yusuf is absolutely catching. He is on a mission. McJammy's going to have to pit. Tyrone is going to have to pit. Brozda's going to have to pit. Flubberlicious is our leader of pack number 2. Dante is going to have to pit. Lucky has some penalties, so he's just sort of cruising around at the moment. Verb, Dynasty, you know, they're running their own race, and, you know, at least they could show up, and that's exactly what we love to see, mate. So a massive shout out to Verb, massive shout out to Dynasty. You guys are absolute superstars for putting your balls on the line and getting onto this grid to help us with some drivers tonight. So I really, really, really appreciate it, and I hope you got yourselves a sub from Marzi, because if you didn't, I feel bad for you, mate, because he just subbed pretty much everyone.
There's no way that anybody listening right now did not get a sub from Marzi. So shout out to Marzi. Thank you very much, mate. We're just currently on board with this Broadsta, Flubber, Tyrone, Dante pack at the minute. Now Dante shot himself in the foot doing the double pit stop. I just can't get over it. Why would you do it? Flubber looking to send it up the inside of Broadsta. Broadsta shuts the door. he kind of left it open, but at the same time, Flubber's not able to make that push. He's on 9-lap-old hards, but Brodson's on 10-lap-old mediums. You got to come into the pits, mate. It's time to swap, or you're going to get disqualified from the race.
We got Daniel Avocado in the chat. Good to see you in the chat, mate. I'd love to see you on the grid, but it is good to see you on the chat supporting, mate. That's awesome. By the way, Thunder, I just realized I spent on subs.
You just what?
I literally have just realized how much I spent, and I said I was going to go Harvey's with him, so I'm going to have to go inside in about 5 minutes, tell the missus that we're not having dinner.
You're going to have to talk to your wife and get approval, hey?
Yeah, I stuffed up here, boys.
Yeah.
I stuffed up.
So, if you jump in the yard, you got to be able to play with the big dogs, that's for sure.
Oh, I can't play with the big dogs, man. I cannot play with the big dogs with Marzi. But is that some rain that we see? Is that some rain? Thunderballs.
Is that it? Are we seeing some drops? I am seeing some drops. We got 5 laps to go here in Silverstone. Did these long tire runners of the hards do the right call? Mash has called it in the pits. He's saying, no, that's enough for me. But now anything can happen. These tires are cooked. Can we see it come down in pouring fashion? If we see the skies open up and just buckets of rain come down over the next lap, that is going to make things so interesting. Because who is going to be the first one to come into the pits and throw on some tires? Now, as you know, it takes time for those intermediates to come into play. But if it comes bucketing down, you're not going to be any good out there on slicks.
But Thunder, those medium runners have just gone medium. Because that's what McJamie has just done. He's put the inters on. Bronster's put the inters on. Dante's put the inters on. Tyrone's put the inters on. That changes everything, Thunder. That changes the whole course of this race. I've gone from yawning to yelling.
Oh, and we see it. Jono and Youssef just collecting each other.
Oh!
I don't know if there was a bit of rain and they're getting a bit of slippy slidey, but they definitely made contact. It doesn't look like there's any damage at the moment. Fat Cat Batman is right next to him. They're going to go 2 wide through cops. We're going to ride on board.
Oh,
with
my
Fat
God.
Cat. He gets the inside line. Doesn't necessarily push Jono out, but it is a struggle to go through that turn 2 wide. And they're going through Mags and Beckett's. Youssef is all over the place. The track is greasy. And there is no doubt about that. Is it time for inters yet? I don't really know. The person to watch right now is McJamie Dodge. He is about 26 seconds behind Jono. So we just need to keep an eye on that and find out what's going on. Because your top 3, they're staying out. No, Jono goes into the pits. So here we go. Jono, is he going to put on the inters? We'll find out.
Let's do a B-roll.
Fat Cat, they are right behind each other. We've got 4 laps to go. They're starting lap 23. So 23, 24, 25, 20. Yeah, I can count. 4 laps to go. Man, I'm excited. Things have changed here. We've got new things happening. Jono's got the inters on. Flubber's on 12-lap-old hards, probably cursing himself right now. But right now, we've got Jono, McJamie Dodge, Broadsta, Dante, Tyrone, and Lockie all on inters at the minute. And, can they cook? Are these skies going to open up a little bit more? If they open up and Youssef and Fat Cat are, only in Sector 1, then those boys are out of luck because they're going to be slippity sliding all over the place. And you can see it right now from Fat Cat's POV. He is going through that long right-hander so ginger, he's probably going to get burnt from the sun even though it's covered up by those clouds.
This is unbelievable, Thunder. This has turned the race upside down. We were giving so much shit to the drivers going for the 2-stop, but have they got it right? I'm not sure. This is why these are the Titans, and we are nowhere near them because strategy comes into play just as much as your driving capacity, and have they got it right? And if they have, Jono is the one that got it right because he is the leader of the Inters with 3 laps to go.
And I'm just going to say it. Now, we said it was 26 seconds, and Jono is currently only 22 seconds, so 4 seconds difference. Youssef and Fat Cat might just be trying to just hold on. They've got a few laps to go, but that rain, it's starting to open up. Lap 26 is going to be so interesting. If that sky opens up, those hard tires are going to be somewhat cooked, probably at about 70%, 60%, and it's going to be a greasy track. Jono is going to be ready to eat. Is he going to be able to get the move done, though?
I'm interested here, right, in Dynasty. So he has Broadstar, Dante, Tyrone, and Lockie behind him on Inters. Now, Broadstar and Dante are the two that he should be worried about, but there are going to be 2 laps to go. Can he hold them off? I have absolutely no idea. But Broadstar is on an absolute mission for his friend Austin. He is driving with his heart on his sleeve. His heart beats red. The car revs red. It is all about Broadstar on the Inters. Is he going to take Dynasty Sparrow? And he is getting awfully close. The exit is just as good as Dynasty's, and he's on older medium, 6 laps to be precise. He does not have much battery. Is he going to go for the move on the inside here? No, he knows to play it smart. He's just stalking that Mercedes. The Silver Arrow is looking compromised. The Ferrari is looking confident as they come all the way out of that final turn as they go down the old straight here. I'm sorry, man. I'm excited. This is unbelievable driving, and this whole game has been turned on its head. This is unbelievable. As Broadstar has just decided to probably get himself another warning. Thunder, take it away.
Yeah, so here we go. We got 2 laps to go. You know, Brandy or Dynasty Sparrow is out front of Broadstar at the minute. We are starting to see the rain hit the track a bit more. So what is going to happen? We've got to pay attention to these gaps. So we've got 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 12 seconds to Jono. Jono is the one to watch at the minute. Is he going to be able to catch up to Verb? Now, we're on board with Broadstar. Broadstar's going bangity bang with that Silver Arrow in front of him in Dynasty Sparrow.
Oh.
Dynasty's probably not enjoying that too much, but it doesn't look like there's any damage. We're just going to hop off the onboard. Maybe Broadstar lost his front wing. Oh, man, I can't even talk right now. Right front wing end plate, because he is sending that car left and right all over the place.
Yes,
it looks
he
like
has.
he's unfortunately compromised his race with that dive in the wet. You got to be extra careful. But Dante, on the other hand, is looking like he's ready to eat. 2 laps to go. Dante's making the move. Puts him up to P7 at the minute. He's just got McJammy Dodge ahead of him. But it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the gains on him like McJammy Dodge just did on Verb. So he got the job done. Now Dante and, Jono and Youssef. Now, we talked about this earlier. It was 24 seconds. It's remained 24 seconds. So Youssef and Fat Cat look to be safe at the minute. So they're going to be your top 2, barring any sort of crazy shenanigans on lap 26.
Man,
But
the drive from Youssef in the wet, wowee.
Oh, he's got more skill in his pinky finger than I can put in my rig, mate.
Yeah, that's just an unbelievable drive, man.
Oh, and then we got Campbell Adams with the first time chat. Someone woke up a little bit late. Are you serious, mate? How hard
Good morning,
are you
mate.
partying on a Thursday night to send you to nights until at least 8 p.m.? But good morning. You know, race is almost over.
Did you just say Flubber absolutely those rear tires? He absolutely, if he's not % rear tire wear now after the light, I've got no idea.
No, I totally missed that. I was watching the chat.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, so it's starting to bucket down. It looks like this is going to be your finishing order.
I've got a caution. Oh, Yusuf's gone into the pits for the final lap. That's going to...
Youssef.
No, that's Lockie.
Why would you retire Lockie? Why would you retire Lockie? Lockie!
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Well, that at least makes Tyrone in the top 10. That is a fantastic result from the Papaya. Let's jump on board. I'm going to jump on board with Yusuf as he is going across the checkered line right now. That is done.
He almost parks it on the line because he's just waiting for a mate.
Oh, Fat Cat, I believe, has a puncture. Fat Cat has a puncture, front left puncture. He's going to go across the line, and that's done. Flubber into 3rd. Jono into 4th. Meowsy into 5th. Verb, on those mediums, has done an absolutely amazing from the Div 1 driver to come 6th. beating Dante and Broadstar. Unlucky what Broadstar got with the front wing damage towards the end. Dynasty, thank you for the drive, mate. Him and Tyrone are going to go at the end. Tyrone's going to get that ninth place. He's going to get that ninth place. Good driving, and that is the end of our Titans race. Awesome.
Yeah, we didn't even
Awesome.
talk about driver of the day, man. We've had too many to drink. We were yammering on about. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh, we got Tyrone in here. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
No, we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it.
We're good. All right, so here we go. We don't even get a clean driver because that's how dirty it was today. But we got F7 Verb 99 driver of the day. Fat Cat Batman with the fastest lap. Verb again with the most overtakes, and your race winner is Youssef Saeed. Now, the remainder of the grid is Flubber P3, Jono P4, Meowsy P5, Verb P6, Dante P7, Broadsta P8, Tyrone P9, and Dynasty Sparrow P10. Lockie retired on the last lap. And then Mash Jr. as well retired, I think, lap 17 or so. So unfortunate from him. Have you tagged people and whatnot?
Yeah. We'll make it quick, Thunder. We'll go
yeah, mate.
You can take. I'll take Flubber Rooney. You can take Fat Cat and Yusuf if that's all right.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, done. All right, let's get Flubs in here, mate. Where is Flubs? I just want to cook him. I'm gonna absolutely light him up. I'm gonna char grill this bloke like he's never been char grilled before. So if you are watching, stay for the third place interview with Flubber as the absolute char grilling happens.
Yeah, 20 laps on hards was nuts.
Oh, bro. There's only one driver that is going to do 20 laps on hards, and that is going to be Jono. All day.
Like, it's a no for me, dog. That's all there is to it. It's a no for me.
Yeah, nah. Bro, I honestly couldn't even last 5 laps, blokes. If I was on the same grid as Fat Cat, mate, he'd lap me at lap 7. Like, let's stop beating around the bush here. Speaking of Fat Cat, Fat Cat is in.
Remember when we did the practice and Broadsta was in, and he set a quality lap time that was 3 seconds faster than we did.
Yeah, man, it's just it's unbelievable. All right, so we have Flubber in here. Fat Cat. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Flubber. Now, Flubber, as I told the viewers, I promised them that I would be char grilling you. So just be prepared, my friend.
Yeah, copy that.
Copy that. All right, so Flubberlicious, Mr. PSGL, Mr. OFI, Mr. Titan. Your first podium fighting against drivers that are probably as fast as you. How's it feel?
It was a shock, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. Did you get your strategy right, or did you just fluke it?
No. I saw that. I looked at the rain actually coming towards the end. So I'm like, knowing this game and how bad the weather is, I was just going to just do the normal strat and just bank on the rain not coming as hard as it was going to. And pretty much did that. So worked out pretty much spot on.
Cool. I doubt that you actually thought about the strategy, Flubs. We know you're a little bit of a hothead. I reckon you got lucky. Just tell the chat the truth, mate. You got lucky with your strat because I saw you absolutely fry the shit out of your rear tires on the last 2 laps. What was your tire wear towards the end?
Oh, we don't need to talk about tire wear here. The main thing is I crossed the line. It was really wet in that last section. Okay, so that's my my excuse for sliding a little bit. So
yeah. Well, I appreciate the excuse, mate. I'm looking putting it into the box with the other 30 excuses you have for every race. But it was a pleasure to call your race. You were very, very fun to watch and fun to watch you light them up. Now, Thunder, I'll let you take the question for Fat Cat because I don't want to glaze him too much. I'm probably going to get char grilled in about 15 different servers if I do.
Not wrong. Fat Cat Batman, how you going?
Yeah, pretty good, man, honestly. What about you?
Yeah, doing pretty well, thank you. I mean, interesting race, only 12 cars on the grid. We did see the skies open up towards the end, but you elected to stay out. Were you also gambling on the rain not coming down hard?
Oh, yeah, definitely. as soon as I saw it start raining, I was like, yeah, gotta get Jono, gotta get Jono. And then that ended up with Yusuf getting me, and then uh, Max Hamilton at Cops. So
Yeah, saw the side by side. Dicey place to go side by side. There's no doubt about that. It was on the stream. It did look a bit tight. Obviously, there's no judgment here. It's just one of those corners where things are gonna happen, and luckily nothing went too awry. But on that whole Youssef, charging up back through the pack. Now you had quite the undercut on him. You pit 2 or 3 laps earlier than him, and you had about a 4.5 second gap. Are you were you watching Meowsy or McJammy Dodge in your rear view, and just wanting him to put more of a fight up against Youssef?
nah, there was nothing he could do. We were all in the VC, and he just got absolutely cooked. His tires were like 76 or 80% when that happened.
Is that what it was? We saw him go wide, and then Youssef just basically, yeah, he just ate, and that was it. He just left him in the rear view, and it was all about catching up to you, and you had a really good race, and you brought home some good points. So overall, happy with your drive.
Yeah, very happy. Just best that I didn't go harder. Best that I did go harder, I guess, because oh,
Yeah, well, yeah, and we've got Coda next week. So are we going to see you on the grid again?
you indeed will.
All
You
right.
indeed will.
That's fantastic, mate. Please check your inbox. I believe you've got a EA request from me. That way we can get everybody on this grid on time. So that would be pretty good. And, congratulations on P2. We look forward to seeing you next week. And thank you for driving tonight.
Aye, aye. Thanks for letting me. Have a good one, guys.
Thanks, mate. You too.
See you, mate.
Honorable mention for me for doing 20 laps on hards.
You be quiet over there. We're going to go over to Yusef.
No, Yusuf's not in here.
Oh,
No, Yusuf.
Yusef isn't in the chat. All right, Jono, you went
No,
20
no,
lap
today.
on hards. Good job. All right. So,
Yay!
anyways, that was
Hey,
Silverstone.
Jono!
It was a
Woo!
bit of a point schmozzle. So we're not going to go through and do 2 races tonight, but it is what it is. And look, I was in the comms box with Rainieri. We were having a good old time. Hopefully, you guys watching along had some laughs along the way. That's what it's all about. Being happy, enjoying life. And that being said, if you're going through anything mentally, or your physical health and your mental health matters, and you matter. So if you need to reach out to somebody, you might be overwhelmed with the support you get. It is a tough step to take, but you do that. Thank you very much for watching RMPT F1. You take care and have a good night.